everyone. So I just rolled my ass out of bed, took a shower because I'm a little grease ball, you know, had a couple accidents in the middle of the night. Had to wash that shit off. Joining us here today is my roommate. What's your name, man? What do you want to be when you grow up?
Here is the secret to a very efficient bulk is the Tums.
So you want to be a professional fucking bulker like me and my friend E.T. right here. Martin, what's step one to being a professional bulker?
Eat.
That's right. If you don't eat, you can't gain weight. But there's something even more important than eating.
Methamphetamine.
No, that's for cutting, man.
Oh.
Don't even know the fucking basics. Can't believe you. So the most important thing that a lot of people don't do when they're bulking, hitting legs, which is what we're gonna be doing today. You have to hit fucking leg day or you're not gonna gain a good amount of weight. That's where all your muscle is. You got all this meat in here. You gotta fill it in, right? I haven't done a very good job at hitting my legs. You know, the first year I was in the gym, first year of lifting, I don't think I hit legs a single time. Maybe about 1.2 total leg days. If you wanna gain mass, you gotta get a fat ass. So I recently started bulking because I cut down to 160 pounds. We're at about 165 now. Put on a little water. Goal weight, somewhere between 170 and 175 pounds. Then we're gonna cut down again for summer. Daily protein intake. I like to get a fat 200 grams of protein a day, especially because I'm bulking and I can eat.
Sorry, I had to take a little nap.
200 grams of protein. I spread it out throughout the day, or at least I try to get around 40 to 50 grams of protein per meal. You want to aim for about a 500 to 250 calorie daily surplus. Eat clean, hit your protein, and lift heavy. That's pretty much the basic principles of bulking. If you get that down, you're 90% the way there. Ideally, unlike this motherfucker, you want to gain about a pound a week consistently every single week. That way, it's fairly easy to tell that you're actually making progress. If you gain under a pound a week, say you want to shoot for like a quarter pound, a half a pound a week, odds are it's going to be pretty fucking hard for you to track whether you're actually gaining weight or not with water weight fluctuations. And then on top of that, you're not going to gain as much muscle anyways. You're almost in this like weird purgatory where you're kind of recomping, but you're saying you're bulking and your goal is to bulk and put on mass.
You guys want a little secret? Go get you some of this shit. 1340 calories per serving.
Personally, I don't really have a stomach. It's more of like a bottomless pit, some kind of weird pocket dimension black hole shit going on where it doesn't really matter how much I eat. I always got room for more. Calories are not an issue for me.
If you guys can't eat calories like me, like it's physically impossible to eat food, liquid calories is the secret. Just make a shake and fucking drink it.
So with that in mind, I clearly got to get my calories in for today. Sick of this protein. Here, I'll show you guys. I'm sick of this protein powder. You see that? You can't see it because it's fucking gone. It's gone. I ate it all. So yeah, after a tub of one kind of protein powder, you kind of get tired of it.
I love creatine.
Take your creatine, guys. Creatine is good for you. I'm going to the little local college scam market where everything's doubled the normal price. I'm gonna grab a muscle milk, and then after that, I'm gonna head to Walmart because obviously I'm on the bulk. I gotta do some shopping, clear their inventory of food, make the employees regret working there because they're gonna have to restock the entire fucking store, get some chicken and rice in for lunch because what else are you gonna eat? And finally, and most importantly, hit leg day.
Yippee!
You wanna come to Starbucks?
I wanna do some meth, some amphetamine, some bath salts.
So first meal of the day, got my Starbucks Cake Pop Muscle Milk protein shake. And you may be asking yourself, why would I pick something that's 170 calories of straight carbs if I'm trying to build a great physique? Now I've got a few reasons for this, but the main thing is you should be able to work the foods you love into your diet. Now if I was on a cut, picking something like this would probably be a complete waste and a very silly choice, but aligning with the topic of this video, I'm on a little bit of a lean bulk, and that gives me a ton more leeway when it comes to my calories. Not only do I get those extra few calories bringing me up to maintenance as opposed to eating eating below it and putting myself into a deficit, I get an extra 400 to 500 calories on top of that. Another big takeaway I want you guys to get from this is I'm extremely active, and you should be too. Usually my total step count puts me at around 10 miles every day. So with my base maintenance amount of calories being about 2100 to 2200, every day, of course I eat according to my activity level, I get about an extra 1000 calories to tack on top of that, plus the 400 to 500 that I get for bulking, which usually puts me somewhere healthily between 3 and 4000 calories every day. And then you might also be wondering why I'm eating such a small meal. Normally I completely skip breakfast because I like to bank the majority of my calories for the end of the day. That way, every night when I go to bed, I feel full.
So we're going to a very important destination right now, and that is Wally World, aka Walmart, to go and buy some frozen cat meat. So to get there as fast as possible, today we're going to be taking the Trendmobile. Really in a hurry to get to Walmart today.
We gotta get the protein.
Alright, so we got to Walmart and my fat ass immediately went straight to the ice cream aisle. I got these low-calorie Carb Smart bars, and then we also got these pretty low-calorie Luigi's Italian ice cups. Whether I'm cutting or bulking, I like to stick to low-calorie options year-round. That way I can save those calories for foods I really like.
What else, man? What else you wanna get?
You can see that there's the meat over there.
I know you like meat.
I'd rather get it myself. It smells like forbidden bulking supplements in this aisle.
What's that, dude?
Straight fucking gas. Anyways, Coke Zero. Again, for the same reason, even on a bulk, it's a fucking waste to drink straight liquid sugar. So I know a lot of people have this weird vendetta against diet soda, which I don't really understand. It tastes the exact fucking same. If you just think intelligently, it's such a waste of fucking calories to be drinking straight liquid sugar when you could be allocating those calories towards food you actually like. All right, so we're picking up lifting straps because yesterday, on pool day, I noticed that my forearms were crying in fucking pain long before my biceps were. I'm not doing bicep curls to grow my forearms, I'm doing them to grow my biceps. What these are gonna allow me to do is take some of the strain off of my forearms, allocate some of that strain back into my biceps so I don't drop the 45-pound dumbbell before I can finish my set. We're sitting here sniffing protein powder jugs that we can't afford.
Who said we can't afford it? You're right, I'm right.
Yeah, put that back on the shelf, buddy. But we did make some acquisitions. Even though we can't afford protein powder, we got Premier Protein.
Frosted Flakes.
Is that fucking Fruit Loops?
It's way too. And yeah, and Fruit Loops. You can kind of smell this one.
Dude.
Coffee? You gotta get me the fuck out of this aisle, bro. Please. This is like the holy grail right here. So we're here trying to decide what protein to acquire today.
The problem with the fucking protein bars is the majority of them taste too fucking good. I'm gonna eat them all in one night.
Exactly.
I'm obese.
That's why I can't buy these, because I know I will drink every single one.
What I usually do opt for though is the Quest chocolate chip cookie dough ones. These protein bars, because they taste so fucking mid that I'm quite frankly just not gonna be bothered to eat all of them. I had a phase where I was cutting for a while and you know, that's all I had available to eat and I was eating like 3 of them a day.
Exactly.
I don't think I'd go through them.
What are you doing, man?
I need some fat people diapers. It's really... Alright.
Just stop talking, dude. Look at this big fat fuck going hunting for his Twizzlers. Big and greedy is what he is. Here he comes, empty-handed. How unfortunate. Hey man, you sure you should be in this section? This doesn't look very, bulk efficient to me.
I don't know, this section looks pretty fucking anabolic to me. Like I was saying earlier, I drink Diet Coke so I can have some of this shit. This is what I'd like to spend my calories. And that's exactly why we're gonna get sugar-free fruit chips. Because if I don't have these available, my fat ass is gonna run to the market in the middle of the night to get some actually unhealthy candy.
Oh my
unhealthy candy.
god damn it, bro.
Alright, so we got the most important meal of the day, my pre-workout meal. I went ahead and grabbed some chicken and rice from Panda Express. So anabolic, I'm getting a pump just holding it.
Alright guys, so we got meal number 2. There was some girl walking with her chihuahua, and she didn't really seem to like it that much. She kind of left it unattended. She had to go do something inside, I don't really know. But anyway, so I grabbed the chihuahua, and here we are, meal number 2. This should be a solid like 40 grams of protein or so. Yeah.
Alright, so kicking off leg day, I like to start out with hamstring curls. Starting with hamstring curls is great because it protects your knees, gets your hamstrings fired up, and is a good way to get a little bit of pre-exhaustion going, which is partially also why I like to move into leg extensions right after. I found that doing these two movements before my heavy squat type movement leaves my joints feeling a lot better than if I start out with a heavy squat. I hope you enjoyed the video. If it was entertaining or maybe you learned a thing or two, consider subscribing. It helps me out a lot more than you realize. If you want to help me out even more, check out my other videos. Take a look at my other social media platforms. I've been posting consistently on pretty much everything. And if you're interested, check out my website. It's the first link in the description. I do one-on-one coaching and help people make crazy ass transformations like mine. And I better see you in the next video.